Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your girl Raina, and this reading for the collective. This reading is general, so it may or may not resonate. So we're gonna get to the heart of the matter: the King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups. So some of y'all could be going through a breakup, a divorce, leaving a job. Maybe the business didn't work out. Maybe you took some financial losses. But I definitely feel like somebody is not emotionally fulfilled. They may have stayed in this situation for a minute, and I just feel like this disappointment, like why did I, at the end you came out with nothing. You know what I'm saying? You came out with nothing but disappointment. Okay. um it's just like you just saddened by this situation. Could even be wanting to kick yourself in the ass, mad at yourself. But yeah, I just feel like whatever this pertains to, it definitely pertains to practical matters. It could be even dealing with the home, job, business, marriage, relationship. But I feel like it was something that has accumulated over the years. And whether you're still there or not, you're just not happy at all. You're really, really not happy. See, in the past, you had the Two of Swords. So, you know, this is in denial. This is getting into situations out of fear. If you don't see, if you pretend not to know, if you pretend not to pay attention to your feelings, pay attention to those red flags, you just probably wouldn't, holding on to, maybe this could change, maybe things are going to work out, maybe I didn't see that. But, a lot of y'all, was in this Two of Swords energy and this in denial. So, I mean, the Six of Wands, to me, it seemed like it was successful. It seemed like it made you look good, made your partner, your relationship look good. Maybe you felt like there was going to be success and victory. You felt like you was going to shine here. Maybe at one point you was. Maybe your ego got in the way, because you was all about how things look, how people will see me. How everybody's looking at us. And you probably maybe got lost in that, the outside of it, the material part of it, the superficial part of it, but internally you weren't too sure, right? You pretend to keep, pretend not to not know what's going on, pretend to keep a blind eye, but external it was looking all good and all gravy, right? Now with the Strength card, what goes around comes around, right? So if it's disappointment and there's loss, and you may feel this in the Cancer season, right? Especially with this lunar eclipse, because that's all about cutting things. I feel like y'all, some people is gonna have to have the courage to face the reality in that Two of Swords. You know what I'm saying? Face the reality in that Two of Swords. And also, she has the word written on her side, disgrace. So I feel like this is more internal. This is all about internally, whether it be mentally and emotionally. There's things that you're going to have the strength to face about yourself. Have this, even to feel these things is going to take courage and acceptance. Because maybe some of y'all got in these situations due to fear. Your emotions were blinding you. But with the Strength card, it's all about accepting, facing that fear. I don't know if you hear, because with this person, because you're just a traditional person. You was all about the stability and security, but at the end it left you unhappy. So the Strength card is to me about rising up being able to face those things you were in denial, being able to face your fears. Yeah. But this is more to me about yourself. It's about your shadow. You know, you have the Five of Pentacles, which is the challenge, which I feel is the shadow. So some, like I said, some of y'all could have lost a job. You know, this relationship, this marriage could be over. You may be here be due to, you know, maybe you was only there for financial reasons, for stability and security, a job, a husband, a relationship. But this is you need to become awakened in this darkness, taking the time out to feel or not deny, but become acceptance of these insecurities, of these fears that kept you in these situations for so long that didn't bring you happiness. Okay, like it may have brought you the security, it may have brought you the accolades, it may have brought you the crowd, it may have brought you attention, but there's still a bit of you that is not fulfilled and is incomplete here. 2 5s is endings, and it's also a change, struggle, and strife, in a bit of a sense of a tower moment. But I feel like it's more internally. And with the King of Cups, how you can help with this challenge. You know, some of y'all may need more, a man who's more tapped into their emotions. You may need more emotional support. You may even need to seek a counselor. Or you, again, are needing to come in tune with your subconscious mind, your emotions, your heart. You know, so, you know, the challenge is really facing, like, again, you need this strength, you need the courage, you need to face your insecurities, you know, because the insecurities will make you stay in these codependent relationships. It will not bring emotional fulfillment. So some of y'all needing the strength to leave. Although you may feel like you are being abandoned or rejected, but this situation is, though it's affecting you emotionally and in your body, in your mind. You know what I'm saying? It's affecting everything. Again, like, you need to become conscious of whatever it was you weren't paying attention to, whatever the red flags was you were in denial of. So this King of Cups, if this person does come into your life, I feel like he's here to help give you that emotional support, and also help you to become familiar with your emotions, and because it's like there was no happiness here at all. So with the Seven of Swords, that's the outcome. So this is a bit of sabotage, and this is a deception, and I feel like it's more on your side. Like this King of Pentacles, your husband, the man or the wife you were committed to, you know, you may have saw the deception. It's time to stop pretending like you don't see shit. Call people out. Call yourself out. What is your mind? Is your mind like playing tricks on you? Like, again, because the Two of Swords, you were in denial. Like you don't know. Like, and it's an indecisiveness, and you end it with indecisiveness. So it's like you need to take off the veil. You need to take off the mask, and really like see shit for what it really is. Believe what you see. Believe what it is you hear. Okay? Don't pretend to act like you don't know anymore. Because you will forever suffer in this situation. Ask why. Turn the tables on yourself. If you can't figure out what this person is doing, ask yourself, what the fuck am I not seeing? Why am I pretending like I don't see shit? What mask am I bringing to this situation? What am I not being truthful of? What is my truth? What is your truth? Don't be ashamed to know that you have insecurities. Stop hiding behind these masks like you don't have these insecurities. This could be about yourself. You may want, like I said, you may want people to think that you're all good on the outside, but internally, mentally, you're not. You're broken. And you need to tap into that realm and face that reality. Stop hiding. Stop telling yourself what you want to hear instead of telling yourself the truth. Okay? If you can't figure it out about the other person, at least figure it out about yourself. So that's what I'm seeing. So this is general and may or may not resonate, but if it does, please like, share, and subscribe. Again, this is a collective message for the month of June. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.